What's going on, Knights of X? Welcome to the second round for the brand new 5v5 Grand Arena season. Had a very good first round, had an awesome opponent, really cool guy. Was able to test a couple things, able to figure out some of my defensive holds. So it was a really awesome round, and I really appreciate being paired up with an awesome guy like that. But for today, we have a rematch from a couple of seasons ago against a very dangerous and good player. We're going to go right into it right away. With that win, we jumped up quite a bit. That was a big point gap in our first round win. We went from like 38.63 to like 39.08, I think. It was a really nice win. So we're back in the 3900s. Our opponent for today is Poke, the Goth Mommy Picklenator, who was originally Poke the Pickle. He, at the time, was representing VDO, Vanguard of Desader. They are now in Cis Exiles Unleashed. All very good guilds. Not sure if it's Gauntlet. It might be Gauntlet Guild, but this guy is very good. He's always hanging around in the top 100 of Kyber 1, and he's a really cool player. I talk to him in Discord all the time. So this will be a fun rematch. I really have a bad record against VDO, so I'm trying to get some redemption here, even though he's not in that guild anymore. But it's a very good account, and being able to win against this opponent would be really nice. So the Relic 10s are very nice. So if you look at the Relic 10 difference, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Relic 10s. And I think I have 4 or 5. I don't know. So it's a little bit of a jump. Debating on who I'm going to put my next one on. I'll probably make a video about that. But very good roster. Very big account. And they, oh my god, they have every focus Datacron maxed out. This is going to be absolutely insane. And they have all the Datacrons you're going to want for the new set. So way, way more of an advantage than I am. Just to show you guys what I have before I, get into it. This is my Datacron department. Not even close. I do not have the data cache. I simply am running out. Is anyone else having a problem with data cache? Because I cannot get these Datacrons up and running. I am struggling a lot. And this is even what I have for the first week. So getting all of these to level 9 is going to be very, very tough because of the data cache. But regardless, let's take a look at the map. I changed up my defense a little bit. Nothing crazy. I kept my bounty hunters on defense with the IG Cron. Forgot about it. I know they get a really good boost from the level 9. They get a bunch of Turn Meter, immune to fear, and stuff like that. So hopefully that can cause some issues. This annoying Boba-led team shuts down a couple of counters, opens up a couple more, but it's pretty tough. Kept my Stranger team on defense, and I have my Wookiee team on defense. Did pretty well for me last round. Up top, kept Lord Vader on defense. My Pirates set Darth Vader Duel's End on defense this round. Want to see if it can cause some issues. We're starting to develop a couple more counters. Doesn't mean it's a bad team, but could cause a couple of headaches. And then over here, Master Mace is on defense. My back wall, I think I kept this somewhat the same, except I added Ezra in here. I took Ezra away from my Stranger team to try to create a more powerful Rey lineup with the Luminarachron, which allows me to keep Barriss with my Stranger. Gungans and Ahsoka with Wat Tambor. Very annoying, very durable team. What I have to deal with today is very, very strange, but coming from this type of player, it's completely normal. Sith Eternal with 3 Sith and the Poe focused Datacron. So this is pretty interesting. I have a thing in my head that I want to try, but I don't know for sure. It's kind of risky. And then we have the brand new Darth Vader Duel's End, Queen Amidala with the support Cron, and then Jabba, a regular Jabba comp with the support Cron. All very tough teams. And up top here, we have to deal with Bo Katan, but this time as an attacker Cron, which is arguably more dangerous. Gungans, the new Boba Fett, which I'm probably going to try to save my JML if I can. And then the last team is going to be a Wookiee lineup with the maxed out focus Datacron. So we got a lot more stuff to test with, and we're going to figure it out all today. The one that I'm questioning is that Sith Eternal battle, because if I use Kanata on Sith Eternal, it's going to be a breeze, but then that could cause issues for the Darth Vader Duel's End team. So this is what I'm currently debating with. I have to be really smart with banners because this player is good. Don't think they're going to drop, and they're going to be very efficient. So let's get this round started. I'm going to do half my attacks now. I'm going to stream my ult accounts right after the front wall, and we're going to head back into the action. So let's get this started. Here goes nothing. First battle of the Grand Arena. Going to attempt Aphra, and I'm a little scared. It's because of the Poe focused Datacron. It's very interesting. I want to save my Kanata for that Darth Vader Duel's End team because I set Gungans on defense. I know Gungans do very well against it, but Gungans are also a very strong defensive team with that attacker Cron. But this team, the only thing that fears me is the Poe focused Datacron. If I didn't have that, I think this would be a breeze. We're going to start with fear. So it could cause a potential number of issues. Now I'm thinking maybe Baylan could be a good idea because of that fear mechanic, but now I'm debating. Now I'm debating if I should do Baylan. See, now I'm second guessing myself, because if Baylan can work, then I'm going to be in really good shape, but I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. It's definitely a possibility. So maybe I do Baylan. But you guys, I don't know. It's the first time I've actually debating this live, because now I'm thinking we have really good synergy against Fear. That could be pretty good to have. And I think I have Dash available on offense now. It's always so scary. You just never know. I'm definitely going to go with an attacker cron here. If Shin gets linked, that's kind of a problem. But I do not know. I've been debating this. I think this is the toughest battle on this front wall is going to be this squad. But now I'm thinking with that Fear mechanic, this could be a pretty good counter. So, could regret this. We're going to say. Again, Focus Datacron, very good stats. I had to think out loud with you guys. The Fear could bite them in the booty. So, going with a Baylan squad with Kira and Dash. Going with the max health damage 3, the Wordy Attacker Cron 6, and high armor pin with critical damage. Let's see if this is a smart move. I know Aphra, without the Fear mechanic, would probably walk right over it, but I'm worried. So, let's give it a shot. Do not know. Okay, it's not working as I thought it would. Definitely not working the way I thought. Definitely not. Not even close. Maybe we got a Fear? I am not liking this. This is not the right idea. Not even close to the right idea. So, I was completely wrong with my theory. Not even... Why are they hitting so hard, too? Guys, that wasn't even close. That wasn't even close. You know what I'm thinking now? Is there some sort of GL clause? Something's along the lines there that did not work the way I wanted. That sucked. That sucked. So, I wasted Baylan. What am I thinking wrong? What went wrong there? We start with Fear. I don't know. I gotta look at that again. That might have been a bad play by me, but hey. We all make mistakes. I'm gonna look that over. I gotta look at the kit again. What do you know? I looked more into the kit, and it says explicitly right then and there, if there are no enemy Galactic Legends, the Fear is in effect. So, since Sith Eternal was on the field, the whole Fear shenanigans is gone. So, that's my fault for not looking deeper into the kit. I just assumed that if there was a Fear on the field, then you're going to be fine. But, there you go. Probably baited me right then and there. Smart move by them. And I didn't catch it. So, Baylan's Fear mechanics are turned off if there's a Galactic Legend on the field. Good to know. So, now I'm going to try this again. My original thought, but... It sucks that we dropped. That's more than likely going to be an L now, but we'll have to see. Max health damage 3, Wordy Attacker Cron 6, and the Darth Vader 9 with high potency and critical damage. Let's give this a shot and see if this would have been the move. That Fear in the beginning is great. If I would just use Maz Kanata, I think I'd be fine, but I really want to save Maz for the Darth Vader Duel's end team. I really do. And I do not like that they linked the one person I didn't really want linked. But this Fear is very annoying. Yeah, keep targeting him, that's fine. Don't want to get too much Fear. Also do not want him to get to ult. Yeah, this Fear is annoying. Definitely annoying. Every time he loses taunt, that's a Fear. Alright, you're linking the commando droid. That's pretty good. That's probably the best case scenario, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just get rid of him. Alright, that's good. We don't have to deal with him anymore. And we're kind of cheesing this with Vader. Should I have just started with this? Am I an idiot? That's gonna call everyone to assist, but you gotta be careful of that linked and that ultimate charge. Oh, now we get it? That's so weird. Why is that so delayed? He's definitely getting closer to his ult. I should have just started with this. Not saying it's a guaranteed win, but it's looking pretty good. Alrighty. Might be a kill. The good thing is that the two targets that don't really matter are going to get linked, which is kind of good. The durable team, though. Look at the amount of siphon we have. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually fine. Now, who they choose to relink is another animal. Alright, that's some good damage. Now we gotta get rid of tanky Malik. Oh, I should have just went with my initial instinct. I'm an idiot. Good to know Aphra's doing well. Alright, I don't like that she's linked, to be honest with you. Him being linked is fine. I'm gonna go for this first. Because she's doing a lot of damage regardless. Look at this. Alright, calm yourself. We're all feared? Are we all feared? Uh-oh. That's a problem. Come on, get rid of Malik. This is taking a minute here. I don't know if we can get through this. It's a minute 30 left. This is taking some time. Can we get a shock? At least there's no heal. That's a kill? Not even yet. Oh, come on. Kill the guy. Thank you. Now, I have no idea if we're going to get through him. Probably not. What a sucky battle. Why is Sith Eternal causing me issues today? That's so annoying. Oh, you know what the problem is? If I use Maz Kanata here, it's an absolute breeze of a battle. I'm just trying to be smart against that very obnoxious Darth Vader Duel Zen team. So, it's unfortunate that we're dropping here. It's a good theory-crafted team. It really is. But I promise you, if I just had to use Maz Kanata on him, it wouldn't be difficult. But, ugh. That sucks. That's 2 drops on the first team, and it's freaking Sith Eternal of all guys. Kind of sucky, but we gotta move on. Very unfortunate opening to this Grand Arena round, but it's a-okay. We're figuring it out and trying to learn some stuff. So we're gonna quickly clean up this team. Gonna bring in CLS with a C-3PO level 9. It's got some critical damage, some potency. The 3 I'm not really a big fan of. Even the level 6 is not the biggest thing. I'm just trying to be a little conservative with my datacrons. This should be enough to get rid of Sith Eternal. It should. But I want to do this. Whoops. Watch, we're not going to be able to do it. Oh boy. Because that protection recovery just straight up is not what I need. Gotta kill him now. Okay, thank God. I was gonna say, what are we doing here? That's really unfortunate. It really is that we dropped against that team twice. But I knew it was gonna cause me a headache. The Poe focus datacron is pretty smart there, but I don't know. Hopefully that was worth it. Could I have used a Galactic Legend against Darth Vader Duel Zen instead? Probably. But I don't know what's in that back wall. I want to be kind of smart. That probably, like I said, is going to cost me the round. But I made a bold decision. It didn't pay off, and it happened. So let's keep this running. Let's see if it was worth it. Let's see if me struggling on Sith Eternal will be worth it with this game plan, and see if this is consistent this season. Darth Vader Duel Zen, double Omicron Relic 9, maxed out Focus Datacron. The only difference here is they have Thrawn instead of Tarkin or Piet, so I haven't seen this lineup yet. It could cause some issues, but I'm going to go with the same exact comp with Datacron, max out the Protection 3, Wordy Healercron 6, and 112% health, just to see how this will go. Hopefully, this is worth it. I'm really hoping. I'm going to bite the bullet and just go for the assist, even though he's going to get a bonus turn. Like the blind. I'm not really a big fan of what that was. So we have kicks and SM33 blinded. Let's go for a basic. I'm going to go for the big hit. Oh, we lose 100% accuracy. I keep forgetting that. Keep forgetting that's a thing. We lose 100% accuracy. 100%. Yep. I just gotta remember to stick to basics, I guess, during that turn. Alright, I am gonna go for it. Deathmark is the only potential threat. So hopefully our Maz can keep this going. There's the Fracture. We'll do this again. That'll increase cooldowns. That's a Deathmark. I will take that. He's got 15. That's a Deathmark by him. Lots of dodges. Okay. Smee has seen better days. 100% accuracy lost. So stick to basics, right? Oh, well, okay. I gotta keep track. It's so hard to keep track. It looks like it's gonna be worth it. We should get a kill here. Okay, can I get some banners back? Heal? It's close. Maybe this will be what tops it off? Basic. 65 freaking banners. So, it did pay off. It did. That's what I wanted. We improved the score from last time. I think this is going to be pretty consistent. When I failed it on my ult account, I didn't have Quigold, and it caused some issues. But I think that Kanata being designated for Lord Vader, or for Darth Vader Duel Zen, is pretty nice to have. If I had Gungans on offense, I might have changed up the plan. Maybe I would have done Gungans against Sith Eternal, or Gungans here, and vice versa, done Kanata against Sith Eternal. So, like I said, if I had to see that team normally against Sith Eternal, Kanata would run right over it, but I'm hoping that in the long term, it doesn't bite me. We'll have to see. Alright, so I am back. I just finished my live stream, and those first two battles took longer than I thought, so I couldn't even get through that front wall. So I have about an hour remaining for the Grand Arena, and I don't have that much time to think. So with Jabba, this could be a regret because I don't know what's in the back wall. If there's like a stranger team in the back wall, my go-to plan doesn't work, then I'm really screwed, but let's stick to this for now. It's Jabba with the support cron, dark side speed up on a basic, really high potency, probably to shut down some Night Sister cheese, and really good critical damage for those thermals to really pop. But I'm going to go with Kylo, bringing in First Order Officer as my 5th, and Stormtrooper as my tank, so I can keep crew with my Seer Malicos team. I have the Dark Side speed up on a basic, the Wordy Attacker Cron 6 with 192% critical damage. The goal here, because to be honest with you guys, just knowing this player, I really don't think they're going to drop. And if they do drop, they're going to be extremely, extremely efficient. So I just need to be smart with my banners. If I could finish this with a 65, I would be very happy. So, here's the thing. I have an attacker cron, right? I don't think I have any debuffs. Why can't I ignore taunt? Shouldn't I be able to ignore this taunt? I have a attacker cron. During attacker allies turns, they ignore stealth and taunt if they have no debuffs on them. So, CG, what the heck, bro? I would have just gunned Leia down right away. They always go for Hux. Always, always. Like, that's annoying. Because that's a lot of damage from them. And I feel like I could have killed Leia. I'm not even going to do that. Because I want the reset, but the buff immunity on him is literally the worst case scenario. It just straight up is. So, let me think for a sec. I don't want to end this too quickly. But it might get to that point. I'm just going to ult. Hopefully we don't get a kill. Okay, good. Now that's going to reset her ult. Move. Let me go here. I'm going to basic first. Do this. Let's see if I could do this. I don't know if I can. He's taking too many turns. I want to go here now. Do this again. That's going to end it, but I don't know if that's going to be enough recovery. Yeah, it's a 62. It's not good, but to be honest with you, two things. Bad RNG. They seem to always do the buff immunity on Hux. If they do that, he loses advantage. I can't pass the turn back to Rey to reset her cooldowns and get my health and protection recovery through her second special. The second thing is I should be able to ignore that taunt there. With the attacker Kron, I'm an attacker with Kylo. It's my turn. I had 0 debuffs on me. Why couldn't I ignore the taunt there? A little frustrating because she would have done less damage on her AoE, would have kept me more in higher health for a higher banner win. So, a little frustrating, but not much I could do there, guys. Not much. Bad RNG and an unfortunate bug with the Datacron. Last team on this bottom wall, it is Queen Amidala, and it's very frightening. It really is, and I really want to be conservative with my counters, because if I get stuck on a stranger team in the back and I have nothing left, I'm going to regret it. So I don't want to use Bane, I don't want to use Inquisitors, I don't think they're going to work here. I'm going to try Saw. They have a Terminator Kron, they have the Wardy Support 6 with crit damage and high health. It is very, very dangerous, but you got to risk it for the biscuit, right guys? There's a little bit of a delta gap with my Chirrut. He's only Relic 5. But I'm going with a 25% Terminator Kron as well, a Wardy Attacker Kron 6, and 187% critical damage. I want to just gun them down. The whole point is I have to survive that big pop from Padawan Obi-Wan. That's the RNG in this factor, but let's see. When it works great. When it doesn't work, it kind of sucks. So that's very fast. Let's see. Trying to go for that big boy damage. And that's a cooldown increase at the really wrong time. Yoda's marked. Okay, that's nice, right? Let me see. Let's see if he pops off here. He could. This is good. This is what I wanted. The blind. That's literally what I wanted. Make him miss. But he's not going to miss now because of that. He's got advantage and critical damage up. Okay, we lost. Like I said, Chirrut is Relic 5. It's just not possible. But winning the battle is way more important. So I got to get rid of him. Why are you targeting the decoy? Come on. Okay, who's the next marked? Who's the next weakest? Alright, got to get these buffs removed, like, yesterday. I think I'm screwed. I think Padawan Obi-Wan's gonna one-shot my team. Maybe not. That's very good for us. Can the marked go back? He has foresight. Pretty good. Let's put this on Kyle. She's probably going to get her decoy thing up. Yep. Alright. Unfortunately, we have... Let's just do this. I know it's going to miss. The marked on him is good. That's so scary. That might be it. Yeah. Maybe the wrong Datacron, or not as strong of a Datacron. I don't know if the Attacker Kron is really helping me here. But they're hitting really hard. And it's just so annoying how they're hitting that hard with the Support Kron. Whatever. Oh, that's so frustrating. It was going so well. What could I have done differently there? They kept getting Foresight, so I couldn't really do a big pop with Kyle Katarn. It's been an ugly run for us. Very ugly run. I'm hoping saving these teams is worth it for that back wall, but it's still a very tough team. I still got the 3 OP ones, so... Saw Gerrera was looking good. Maybe the Attacker Cron was not the way to go. Maybe I should have went with the Support Cron to remove their buffs. That might have been the better option, but then at the same time, maybe I would have lacked some damage, so I'll have to reconsider that. I guess this would be a good time to clean up with gas. General Skywalker might be able to get through this cleanup. I would hope, right? I just really don't hope I need him somewhere else. I'm going to go with a Max Elder Protection 3, a Wordy Tankron 6, and a 5's 9 with 178% tenacity. Not that it's going to matter. I think they're going to generate enough buffs for me to do some damage. I'm just trying to be conservative with my Datacrons. The blind here is kind of nice, with 5s attacking out of turn. So I'm hoping I'll have enough to get through this. I'm not really here for the tenacity. I'm mostly here for the 5's level 9. The blind. Even though that can't be evaded. Right, that's nice. Now we gotta get rid of OP1. Which is already gonna be a problem. Is that a... Yeah. It's a 5-man team. Come on. It's 5 people. 5 versus 3. 5 versus 3. Give me a break. And the banners. Oh, the banners are atrocious on this team. Like, next level terrible. It's just... Oh, I hate winning with low banners. I hate it. But let's see if I even win. Because this is already looking very grim. Look at this. Look how hard they're hitting. What the heck? Not enough buffs, I guess. And there's a cooldown increase. Oh, this team is so frustrating. It's going to come down to a solo gas. He's going to... If he does his AoE, we're all done. Look at this. Look, like, General Skywalker, are you out of your mind? You're out of your mind. You can't clean up a 5-man team? This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, are you freaking kidding me? They can't take out a 3-man Queen Amidala team. That is the stupidest thing ever. And I'm starting to get annoyed now. Oh, this hasn't happened in a while. What a ridiculous freaking matchup. Sorry, but that is the most frustrating thing in the world. Like, that's 501st Gas, the king of anti-buffs, getting cooked by a 3-man squad. Like, that should not happen. This more than likely isn't going to work either. But, like, oh my god, we should not be dropping this much. I'm going to go with Traya. Speed up on a basic, wordy support cron, high health, and critical damage. You guys let me know. Is that a normal cleanup? Is that a stupid cleanup? Like, what is that? Should I have gone with an attacker cron? I don't have that many attacker crons to spare. They're probably going to cook me anyway. Because of OP Obi-Wan. And I'm hoping with a support cron that I just completely remove all their buffs. But that is absolutely ridiculous. Keep removing those buffs. I do not care. I want to try to time this up so she uses the Mass Swarm at the right time. It's a Relic 5 Scion, too. I do not want to kill that at the wrong time. Which I think I might. What can I do about it? It's going to happen here. No, it's not going to happen here. Cooldowns are increased, of course. I'm not going to time it either. Oh, thank you. It's actually going to work today. Should I have just done this in the first place? Is this what I should have done? What a ridiculous opener. Oh my god. I knew this player was good, but oh, I'm getting tilted. I shouldn't be getting this tilted this early in the season. 33 banners. Just terrible. And they're on their way. They're going to be absolutely destroying me. Let's see how they're doing. Oh, they have 2 drops. They have 2 drops as well, but they had to deal with the tougher teams up front, I think. What do I have to deal with in the back? Oh boy. Okay. Don't have the Stranger on offense, I don't think. Or defense. The Stranger's not on defense. So that means I could have just freaking done Bad Batch somewhere else. Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, by the way, that's a very interesting Ahsoka team. Inquisitor Ahsoka with Watt? That's an interesting combination. They're probably trying to shut down Leia or something else. I feel like Bane should be fine. I feel like Bane should walk over that team, but I could be wrong. This one is another animal. Alright, well, it's definitely a grand arena. I gotta figure this out. There's 37 minutes left, and I'm losing on efficiency at the moment, so I need to step up my game now. Okay, the first thing I want to tackle is this very interesting Ahsoka lineup with Reva lead. It's definitely another crazy theory craft. Tankron, max health damage, high health, and critical damage as a stat. I'm going combined, Sith Eternal Bane. I don't have any plans for Sith Eternal anywhere else, so I might as well use him. Dark Side speed up on a basic, Wordy Attacker 6 and 113% health. I don't think we'll time out on Ahsoka when she's not in the lead. I don't think she would. Maybe we could try to remove her protection, though. That's actually a good idea. Those counterattacks might hurt them. Alright, call me crazy. I kind of want to stall this out. I'm going to wait till her protection's gone. I'm not going to try to kill her. Yeah, I'm waiting. I can do this. Her protection should be going down. I think that's it. I think. But I definitely have to make sure I move. Just gonna keep sticking to basics. Try to get some ramp going. It's a relic 10. I don't know if that really matters, but relinking. I hope I have enough to get through her. Whoops, I didn't even mean that. Just trying to move fast. Oh, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Never mind. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. I mean, obviously combining Sith Eternal Bane sucks, but I don't have any plans for Sith Eternal anywhere else. So maybe my underperformance in the front wall will count for the rest, because that Rey team I could get stuck on, by the way. I don't even have a go-to counter for that that's going to be reliable, because Leia's not going to be good against that, Queen Amidala's not going to be good against that, and even Ufus are going to struggle. So I need to figure that one out. That one can make us absolutely stuck, but we'll see. This one can end the run right here, right now. It's a really tough team. There's not many counters out there. Kylo's your best option, and I used him in the front wall, so that was a mistake, but I have to risk it now. And it's probably not going to be the best banner win, even if I do pull it off. Ezra, Barriss, max health protection 3, Wordy Healer Cron 6, Barriss 9, critical damage, and really high health. Going with Ufus, my Pirate King Hondo counter. Max health damage 3, Wordy Attacker Cron 6, and 190% critical damage. I have to figure out how I want to approach this, because it's just not going to be an easy battle. There's the heal immunity on Rey. So let me think. I think I want to remove the critical hit immunity off of her. It didn't matter. Increase cooldowns here. Remove buff. Go back to at least 3 stacks. I want to stun him. I'll save that. That's bad. The heal immunity. Gotta think about this. It's 100% offense. Yeah. There's the banners. And most likely the match. Because of the locked heal immunity. We're definitely done. There's no way we survive this ult. There's just simply no way. Yeah, I knew it. Not sure how to approach that differently. This has been one of the uglier Grand Arenas we've had. Very, very ugly, and I am not used to dropping this much. But again, they set a very strong defense, and I was not up for the challenge today. I guess we'll clean it up with Queen Amidala. Might as well. Don't have any other cheaper cleanups, honestly. Turn meter, attacker, cron 6, 200% tenacity. I have no damage as a stat, but I don't think it's going to really matter. Alright, they're both in damage immunity. That's nice. And then that'll be it. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, if I started with that, it would have been worse. It would have been way worse. It's a really strong team. With Ezra in the lineup, you're making a super-powered Rey team. You're stealing Barriss from the Stranger Maul team. You're taking Ezra from Ahsoka, and it's just super expensive, and it makes a very powerful combo. If you don't have Kylo, you're kind of in a little bit of a pickle, and I didn't have him, so had to be a 2-shot. So what I want to do now is, well, I think this Grand Arena is more than over. I want to try Bad Batch on my main account against Power King Hondo with the support cron and see if it's a little bit easier. They have the Dark Side speed up on a basic and the Wordy support cron 6 with lots of health and armor pen. So that could potentially cause issues with getting Vayne down. With that much health and the protection up, that could be a loads of problem for me. So I don't know if this will work. I don't know. It worked on my other account. We'll see. Max out the protection 3, Wordy, Bad Batch 6, and the Hunter 9. I don't have the crosshair yet. I'm trying to get it for next week. Crit damage, protection, tenacity, armor pen, and potency. Gotta move fast. When I did it, I got down to a minute left on the clock. So, definitely have to move quick. Gotta just keep the target practice on him, and then just try to do my best to move quickly. Gotta get these stacks off as fast as possible. They're gonna go really hard here. Already at an ultimate. I don't want to get her out of stealth, so I'm not going to do that yet. Yeah, that protection up could be a problem. If I had the crosshair level 9, I think I'd be in better shape because of the buff immunity. But we'll find out. The protection disruption is nice. Let's see if I can get some of that going. Stick to basics for now. I want to keep building up my target practice to get him back. Which he might be saying goodbye in a second. Alright, let's go for a big hit. Okay, hold on. Alright, he has definitely seen better days. Let's see what happens. He's very tanky. And he lost the protection disruption. So that could be a problem. Yeah. Might time out. Might just end up losing. challenging. I hope we can start to cook a little bit. That's a big hit. I don't know. There's all the Terminator. Yeah, there's no way. Too much health. Too much support cron stuff. Yep. This was not the way to... Oh, how did he come back and then die immediately? That's even better. Damn. Not our day in the office. By far. Always struggling against these tough players. I guess against certain Datacrons, that extra health, I'm telling you. Any other Datacron, Vane goes down a lot easier. We are hitting pretty hard, but it's just too much health. He would have went down. Very good stats in this Cron. Alrighty. Yeah, guys, not our day in the office. Not our day in the office by any means, but all a learning experience, figuring out what works, what doesn't. And I'm learning a lot, honestly, because I got to step up my game a little bit. Definitely got to step it up. We should be able to still get through this team. Moving on to the team up top. This worked out great for me on my ult account. I faced a Zuckuss instead previously, so I'm facing a Grief Karga now. It's a maxed out focus Datacron for Asaj. I think JML should still be fine. I'm going with a Terminator Attacker Cron with high protection, 106% protection. Running out of time now because of how long these battles went. I did not expect it to go this long. I have been struggling today for sure. Okay, now we're gonna hit under protection. She's gone. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Yeah, this seems to be very strong. It's probably going to do a cleanse. It's not a big deal. Pass back over here. Pass back to Luke. Try to cleanse some of these dots. Hermy Yoda. No blind. Ensure we get the 65. Let's do this. Alright, very easy. When you have an attacker Cron with that much protection, it's not that bad of a team. And like I said in my video I posted previously, if I can get this to be consistent, or if I don't need JML for any other team, he's going to be the go-to for this all season long, because I don't have a use for him right now anywhere. So this is a good value. First time facing the brand new Wookiee team with a maxed out focus Datacron on defense. So I'm going to bring in a little bit more of a powerful squad. Let's see if they can get it done. Maxed out focus Datacron, really high health, crit avoidance and defense. It's kind of scary. Great Mothers, support Cron, trying to deal with the removal of their buffs. The high crit damage I'm going with, and speed up on a basic. Let's see if I can keep this going. I got 16 minutes left to get through this Grand Arena. I have no idea if I can. I kind of want to just get rid of Yoda and Chewie first. I don't know if that's a stupid idea, but I'm going to do it. Things are happening. Something's happening. Things are happening. Let's remove all of that. Which is, I think is giving them a bunch of Terminator. Can we get a one-shot? No, we can't. Maybe here? Okay, that's good. Right? I think Zalbar's a big threat, so I'm going to get rid of him. Because I think he could do a lot of damage. I will do this. Oh, that's tickling. It's very much tickling. Big swarm. Okay, I think it's working. Alright, yeah, okay, Great Mothers can work against this team. Very cool. I mean, I definitely can't land a lot of crits. This 70% crit avoidance will definitely do that. Landed one there. Okay, and the last guy, Tarful. Provoked. Gotta get rid of that Provoked. That's gonna steal banners. Can I stall this out to get banners back? Oh, wait. Okay, I got a 65. So, okay. Great Mothers with a support Cron can beat out a Focus Datacron with the Wookiees. The question is can they do that once the support cron is gone? That's the big thing we need to figure out. But for this season, Great Mother seemed to be A-okay. I don't think I was in never really any major danger there, I think. So, solid win. Okay, I'm going to try this again, and this one's going to be different because it has an attacker cron instead of a healer cron. We're going against Bo Katan on defense, turn meter, attacker, high protection, very tanky. Going to try Inquisitors again with the level 3 only. The stats are trash. I had fun with it last time. I want to have fun with it again. The attacker cron could make it way, way worse. Let's go for this. They're going to have a bunch of turn meter, which is the downfall. But I am going to ability block. Let's remove that. Taking away some of their critical damage. They have high protection. That's the problem. Is they're going to be extremely tanky. Way more tanky than the last time. So maybe I should be going for Paz because of how crazy tanky and he is in the torture being helpful. Daze is nice. It's definitely not over. I'm going to remove turn meter on Bam. The reason why I'm doing this is because of the torture. Hopefully he doesn't kill us. Don't kill my team. You might. Alright, you didn't. No revives. Siphon. Heal. Gotta be really careful. Because if she does her cleanse... Yeah, we could be in some danger here. He's gonna get, like, a lot of stacks. Let's go ahead and do a heal. Maybe that triggers. Maybe the 13's not enough. Oh, it's the same thing as last time. They just love to, like, get rid of Grand Inquisitor. It's kind of annoying. And with an attacker cron, I think she's going to melt whoever she does the mass swarm on. She's going to melt them. So who are you going to pick? Here, you're gone. Right? You're not gone? Okay. I'll take that. That's the level 3 doing work. I can't imagine how this would be if I had a maxed out Datacron, how much better it would be going. Alright, what are you going to do? You're going to do the damage immunity on... Alright, heal. I mean, this seems to be pretty fun, at least. Basics. Alright, cool. Alright, so this works pretty well. Even with an attacker cron, they just seem to always gun down Grand Inquisitor. Always. Alright, let's do this on him. Alright, that's fine. Alright, cool. This is a fun counter. Just to ensure the banners, but again, it's not going to really matter. I'd tell you guys we're not going to win this Grand Arena. Alright, very solid. 62. It is what it is. I can't get Grand Inquisitor to survive these battles, but even with a healer and attacker cron, still working out pretty good for me. So good stuff. Gotta move somewhat fast. There's not a lot of time on the clock. There's 10 minutes left, and I got 2 battles to get through in ships. Turn meter, attacker, critical damage. I'm going with a max health of protection 3 and 116% health on my Datacron. That is what we're working with today. Okay, very close. He's going to remove all my buffs anyway, so I can't really ignore taunt now. I'll remove it there. If she does a basic, that should... whatever. Maybe here? There we go. Let's get rid of boss. I don't want to deal with him. Yeah, very cool. 8 minutes. I don't know if I could do it in 8 minutes. I gotta say. Alright, 65. Very good. We're gonna keep going. I gotta... Running very low on time. So, as you can see, we're getting pretty slobbered. So, I have to just go in with a counter and try to get it done. It's more than likely gonna be Leia. And this battle could take the full 5 minutes anyway. I can't even click. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Focus datacron for R2. Gonna go right back for this cleanup. Trying to get it done. Was not expecting this to take over an hour. Sometimes you get grand arenas like this, though. Especially with Supportron, it's gonna be so annoying. Fear? Oh, they're immune to fear, I think. Probably should have gone Attackercron. Definitely should have gone Attackercron. I don't think I'm going to have enough to one-shot Hondo. Yeah, not even close. I do have to deal with him, though. They're just going to remove all my buffs anyway, so it does not really matter. I am going to ult right away. Got another ult. I guess let him waste it. 6 minutes on the clock. There's no way. Send it. I gotta try. Man, I have to get through Hondo. He's just gonna keep reviving everyone. I guess the protection's gone now. Can I get a big hit? Not even close. Not even close. I needed an Attackercron. Because the R2's not really doing much for me. Meaning the Focus Datacron. I guess that's not a terrible hit. Like healing. I think I gotta get to another ultimate, yeah. Oh, running out of time. Not gonna get the ships. Come on, keep ulting. You know what it is? It's Silvo. It's Silvo. I should know that. He's probably keeping... Yeah, and there's the revive. Ugh. And there's R2. And there's Drogon. Oh, man. It's a rough grand arena. And Drogon's under captive. How much time do we have left on this? Oh, more than... Yeah. Oh, wow. Am I actually going to win? No way. No way this is actually going to work. Holy crap. I won? I got full banners. That's crazy. That's... Okay, Leia, go. Thank you. I think I'm going to run out of time. I'm going to just absolutely send everything I have for a win. I mean, I have... Can I get this done in 3 minutes? I don't think I can. Rebels. 1, 2, 3. Starting 3. I have 3 minutes on the clock. There's absolutely no way I'm going to pull this off. This battle takes forever anyway. Look, that's how much time is on the clock. There's no way. And I don't think full auto is going to be any better. I'm going to speed run, though. Come on, this battle needs to be done in 30 seconds. Come on, 30 seconds. Move, 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 move. Ultimate charge. No assist. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Gotta be close to ult, right? Especially after that with RNG. 1:30. There's simply no way. I'm getting a bunch of turns. Okay, at least we got to ultimate. Not sure if we're gonna get to the other battles. That animation's too long for right now. Alright, full auto. Full auto. Just do it. I'm gonna be able to get through maybe one fleet. Maybe. Quickly! Legendary speedrun. Final battle. Okay, cool. 43 seconds. Can I get through another one? I don't think so. Sith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just go. There's no way. Alright, guys. Well, we tried. We tried today. Ran out of time. Just took too long with the streaming. Took a break. And I was not expecting to be dropping 7 or 8 times like I did today. That is just simply not going to cut it and not our playstyle. So I tried. The Sith Eternal battle definitely messed me up. We'll talk about it in the next, 3 seconds, but just kind of trash. Alright, we'll submit. So, unfortunately, guys, we did lose. And even if I was able to full clear, we weren't getting a 1792. I'm honestly surprised my opponent did drop as many times as they did because they had more than enough on offense. They had Lord Vader on offense. They had Stranger on offense. So, I'm actually surprised they dropped. I didn't think they would. But everything else was one tap. So I was going to get... It was going to be an L regardless. But I think this one was 100% like my fault. So here's the thing. I was forced to make decisions that were difficult. Because if I maybe saved Aphra for like Jabba and used Kylo for the back wall and then, if so, whatever. Maz Kanata here is an easy one shot. Maybe I bring in Kenobi here and figure that out. Maybe I gotta take Gungans off of defense because Gungans seem to be a very strong option as well. This team is not even good, but the focus Datacron for Poe kind of shuts down some other counters. Aphra had potential, but I just couldn't get it done at the end. I could not get it done. It's a very good theory craft. Maz Kanata works great here. It was full banners. This one bothered me. This one pissed me off, not gonna lie. I kind of got angry because this kind of ruined the momentum of the Grand Arena. Like, maybe I try 501st with Rex Kron in the back wall against Pyro King Hondo. The Saw battle was looking great. The gas battle, losing that is just ridiculous. It should not be a thing. But yeah, I dropped way too many times today. This, understandable. That's a very tough team. This, Bad Batch just couldn't cut through that Datacron. Very tough. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to reevaluate and maybe designate Bad Bats for a different team this season. Because that was the first time I lost with them against Pyro King Hondo. I've won every other time, except where it mattered on my main account. So, unfortunately, we had a rough Grand Arena. Did not get the full clear. We ran out of time, but slowly learning still. It's the second round of the Grand Arena season. We're 1-1. Can't seem to beat this guy yet. 0-2 against him, so I need to improve my gameplay. But overall, very challenging, which is fun because I get to learn and I get to test new things and learn from my mistakes. So, hopefully you guys still enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and if you're not already, subscribe to the channel to become a Knight of X and support me. We're on our way to 10,000 subs, guys. Let's see how fast we can get it. May the Force be with you all, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.